There it is, the triple double dipper. Good evening everybody, and welcome to this Retro Hammer White Dwarf review. This week we're looking at issue 184, featuring featuring this pleasant looking young man on the cover who looks like he wouldn't be out of place in a wrestling match from the early 90s. Anyway, let's begin. So here we are at the start, noticing the old Tyranid Screamer killer there gives you an idea just how old this is. April 1995. Back in the days when your flamers were yellow and your dreadnought had red assault cannon barrels for reasons unknown. Not entirely sure. I think they just liked painting everything red back then. Out this month, the Valhallan Ice Warriors Lieutenant. I remember Valhallan Ice Warriors coming out. I think they've recently had a last chance to buy thing going on the Games Workshop website. Blood Bowl, Zizar Nagrund Ziggurats. Is that how you pronounce that? We never know how to pronounce things in this magazine, do we? We always struggle. Also, we have a very, very old looking picture down here. Oh, we have the old metal Terminator squad over here. And these look absolutely fantastic. The white on these Terminators really pops. It looks brilliant. I don't know if it stands out to you guys at home on your camera, but they really do look good. Red lightning claws, not sure if I like that or not. Red power sword, I don't know if I like that, but it was very much of its time. Look at the old chain fist coming out in the middle there. That looks a lot better than the current one. The old chain fist was better. I think the old Terminator looked better, but less said about that the better. Unmatched in valor, the Space Marines of the Ultramarines chapter are renowned for their loyalty and their rigid adherence to the traditions laid down in the Codex Astartes. So Ultramarines doing their thing from back in the day. A lot of fluff about the Ultramarines in here. Something about the Cursed Founding, but we all know the Ultramarines were not in the Cursed Founding. This classic piece of art here, I think it's wonderful. I wonder if that was based on anyone in particular. The old metal librarian sculpts with cutout and keep banners. How fantastic are they? This is from back in the days where librarians had different ranks. In your army list you could buy a Lexicanium or a Codiciae, and I think there was a top level one as well. I thought there were 3 levels of librarians, but nothing showing up there. This is fantastic there. I always used to prefer the 4 swords over axes or staffs. Oh, some veteran sergeants over here, and I always used to want this apothecary model. I don't know why, but I don't like that red chainsword. This looks weird. That red on that blue looks bizarre. And why has he got red toes? Did the painter just think, bugger it, I'm going to paint his toes red? Classic Imperial Fist mini there. That does look absolutely fantastic. One thing that I have noticed is that these are all back on 25mm bases, obviously back in the day. And they look tiny, don't they? They look absolutely teeny tiny. Moving on to Modelling Workshop. It's not a separate shop to Games Workshop, but it is part of Games Workshop's White Dwarf structure. And you can make this strong point with 3 towers and 2 walkways. Are you tired of fighting across the same old terrain? Yes. Do you always get caught out in the open? Yes. Well, never fear. In this special modelling workshop, Rick and Robin, Dick and Dom in the bungalow, explain how to build an entire Warhammer 40,000 city. They're going to tell us how to build a city with nothing more complicated than cereal packets, scissors, sellotape and glue. And here you are. Here is your gear that you'll need. Look at the old Citadel PVA glue there. Fantastic. Built. So these are the templates for making the city or a bunker, and I think this looks cracking. I reckon we need to make this. This needs to go on the list of things to make. I want to make this strong point. I think it'll look fantastic. Here's the walls. Look at that. Look how good it is. Oh, we added a bit more disciplined style of buttressing to this strong point. Yeah, that one looks a bit of a mess. That one looks pretty good. So you can just keep adding walkways and the centre sections, I suppose. So should we, viewers, I need your opinion on this. Do we build the double, or should we go big, the single? Should we go big and build the triple whammy? I think we could do it. We can fit a whole Blood Angels tactical squad in there. Oh, I think it'd be fantastic. There it is. The triple double dipper. Don't know why it'd be a double, but it's a triple. The triple single. And they've got a bit of a pipe in there. Use the old straw and some buttons. I reckon we could do that. It doesn't look outside the realms of possibility. So let me know if you guys want to see the double or the triple. Anyway, moving on. Bradford gets an opening. Enter the Reader's Survey and Mega Prize Draw. Win one of every Games Workshop boxed game, book and Citadel Miniatures box set currently in print. Nowadays that would be worth about £300,000. Back then it was only worth £3,000. Is it Adrian Wood? Yes. I recognise his face. Pile of stuff there. So you had to fill in this survey. What are the questions? How old are you? Don't want to answer that. Do you collect an army for Warhammer? Yes. If yes, what's your largest army? Don't know. Do you collect an army for Warhammer 40,000? Yes, and so on. How often do you buy White Dwarf? Well, I bought this one back in 1995. It's only, 25 years late. Is it 25 years late? Yes, it is. Oh my word. 25 years old, this survey. Should we cut it out and send it in and see if we can win this? Do you play computer games? Yes. Oh, look at this. That would be interesting for them to have turn up in the post, wouldn't it? This fold out envelope. You need a prize just for sending that in 25 years late. And then we've got Warhammer Quest featuring our wrestler from the front cover. Warhammer Quest, I've never played it, but I heard it was absolutely marvellous. It looks a lot like Talisman from what I'm seeing. There's the board all laid out there. Typical dungeon crawl game. New stores. Look how red it was. Look how red it was back in the day. The red era. A battle for Bugman's Brewery. Do you get a hat? The special prizes of a limited edition Bugman's baseball not baseball, a baseball cap. So see you there. Do any of these caps still exist in the wild? And where are they? Look at these rocks. They look a bit like, I hate to have to say this, but they look like horse poo. You know, the way it all clumps up? Horse poo. But it looks good though. Imperial Guard veterans. Look at the old Ogrins. Oh, so much better than the current ones. Why are the old sculpts so good? Look at the art. Fantastic. Fantastic. You get a Fanta on a stick. Golden Demon Games Day 1995. The Bronze Space Marine Trophy. So where's that now? Who was the last person to win that? Oh, so we have some previous winners here. Neil Tomlinson, your Niall Stormcaller, whatever his name was. And the Screamer Killer. Fantastic. I keep saying fantastic today. Fantastic must be the word of the day. Or should we call it the triple double dipper? I don't know. for the Exterminatus Roadshow. Games Workshop drive through the country committing Exterminatus on the local shops. The Mordian Iron Guard. I've never had any of these, which is a shame because I think they look absolutely fantastic. Much like those old Tyranids there. Look at them. Look at their faces. They look bizarre. He looks very stern. I think grim is the word. A grim expression. There they are. The squad in all their glory. The grenade launcher. Looking fab. And we have some Weird Boy warp heads and minders here for the orcs. Look to be bad moons, yes. These are bad moon. Were they psychers? I don't really know my orcs, so I can't really comment. Some squat equipment in the background of this epic photo. What happened to Scott? And look, Adeptus Arbites. Alright, is it Arbites? Never knew how to pronounce that one. Abomination. As the Tyranid invasion grows in strength, we take this opportunity to bring you a report on one of our recent epic games. Can the Imperial forces stop the onrushing alien hordes, or will Hive Fleet Kraken engulf the few brave defenders? I don't know, but this artwork is amazing. Look at this. Who drew this? Who drew that? That is great. Here's your Imperial force for the day. 3 Reaver Titans there, many Knights and some Warhound Titans. This is when Imperial Guard were still using rhinos on the sly, even though I don't think they were meant to. The Tyranid Dominatrix. Is it a Dominatrix or a Dominatrix? They look brilliant, don't they, with a space jockey on the top there. That's a mini that needs to come back. Where is it? I thought that was a Triceratops down there for a moment. Doesn't look like Giga's alien at all, does it? So here's some awesome heavy metals from Epic from back in the day. Malefactors. They look bizarre. They look like lobsters. Ah, Exocrines. That appears to be that what I thought was a Triceratops earlier. Okay, so there's a lot of gumph to do with this battle report. There's a little look at the Dominatrix there. Very sexy animal. And I don't know, I think the Tyranid may have bitten my White Dwarf magazine at some point. I regret to report that the new release army has won. There's a surprise, eh? There's a surprise. Oh, we're into the catalogue section. The Ultramarines Army Box. I'm looking forward to seeing how much that's going to set us back. And it costs £90. That's not bad, is it? Where's 40k then? Oh no, oh yeah, £90. The actual game isn't for sale. Again, what is going on? Oh, there it is. Box game, £39.99. That's not bad, is it really? They kept it around the 40s for a hell of a long time, and now it's all of a sudden it's went, nope, double that. We want more. Catalogue section, always fantastic. Size of that mortar shell for the Valhallan mortar. Mordian Iron Guard and the Orcs. What is that? A Beast of Nurgle. That looks great. And here's the Dominatrix. Dominatrix? How do you pronounce it? I don't know. But that thing on the top, the throne, looks a lot like Space Jockey out of Alien. I bet I'm not the first person to say that. A Dactylus, a couple of arms throwing bombs. Literally. Where does it keep its ammo though? Or do they grow out of the hand? Unknown. There's the old Trigon. Elder Phantom Titans. Warlock Titan, which I think was the Psycho variant. And what is that? That looks bizarre. An Elder Warp Hunter or Cigar Holder. Look at the old Gorgon. Doesn't that look awesome? And the Death Strike, which looks amazing. They need to make the Death Strike missiles look like this. That's how they need to look. Games Workshop, I demand you do it immediately. And the Imperial Mole, we have one of those, or is it the Termite we currently have? Bit of artwork there, and you can see the old Leviathan. One day we'll see one of those in plastic, but it is not this day, because we're looking at the Ultramarines Codex from 1995. Fantastic. And on the back we see the Ultramarines in all their glory of the old Whirlwind, the really old Razorback with the Las Plaz turret, fighting off, oh look, the old Land Speeder. That was a good one as well. Where are all these models nowadays? Fighting against Eldar of the Ulthway. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.